everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Mary and I'm a practicing lawyer in Nigeria. As well, I am a real estate consultant. So if you're out there, if you're watching this video, if you're in diaspora and you want to invest in real estate in Nigeria, I am a call away, okay? So you can always send me an email. Also, on this YouTube channel, basically on this YouTube channel, I share legal content to educate the public because ignorance of law is not an excuse. If you have to subscribe to this YouTube channel, do also click on the subscribe button. Trust me, you will get a lot of lovely content. It will definitely educate you and it will entertain you, okay? So please do what to subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, I do appreciate you. Thank you for being a part of this YouTube channel. And if you're watching me, you're yet to subscribe to this YouTube channel, please do what to subscribe, okay? Thank you so much for doing that. So in this video, I'll be sharing with you certain things that may serve as an obstacle or hindrance to your divorce application. I am a legal practitioner, but I am not an advocate of divorce, okay? I do tell people to always try to mediate before going to court, before filing a divorce application. But if you have tried everything and it's still proved abortive, what you need to do, you want to file a divorce application. Lots of content about divorce, so please do want to watch those videos. If you're watching me right now, you feel this you actually need divorce related content, I have a couple of them on my YouTube channel, so please do want to watch them. Okay, the court will not force two people who are tired of being married to remain as husband and wife. Let me come again. No court, no law will force a man and a woman who are tired of being husband and wife to remain together. However, you may file a divorce application knowing fully well that the court will not force you to be with your partner like you want to end it. But the court may refuse the application based on certain things, like there are certain reasons where the court may fail to oblige you to oblige you in separating you and your husband or in dissolving the marriage, okay? So that is what I want to share in this video. Please make sure you watch this video till the end. So number one is condonation. Literally speaking, condonation means to forgive someone. So in this context, it means you have forgiven your partner and you have as well reinstated your partner. For instance, A filed a divorce application and the ground for the divorce is adultery. Let's assume A, that is the ground, adultery, but peradventure A at one time forgiven B, who is a respondent of that offense of adultery, and have actually reinstated B back to his or her former position, or probably as the husband or as the wife. So B can always come to the court and say, my lord, fine, adultery happened, but this man or this woman had forgiven me and as well reinstated me back to my former position as a husband or as his wife. Okay, so the respondent can always come, of course, through his or her lawyer and raise that defense that condonation had occurred. Okay, that the petitioner who is saying the ground for filing for a divorce is adultery, that act of adultery, he or she has forgiven me and she has as well reinstated me back to my former position as a husband or as his wife. So what is noteworthy under this condonation is that forgiveness and restatement. That is the two things. And note that if that condonation was obtained by fraud, maybe by duress, that is, the petitioner did not willingly forgive the respondent and reinstate the respondent, so that defense of condonation will not be sufficient for the respondent, okay? So all you need to do is just you may not really understand this concept very well, but I know through your lawyer you'll be able to get this information very well. And please note, anything I'm sharing in any of my video, they are only for educative purpose, okay? They are not legal advice. So if you need to know more, this is just to make you to understand certain things. So you don't really need to act on my videos. You need to consult your lawyer and say, okay, you've heard this or you've read about this somewhere, or if you watched this somewhere, your lawyer will be able to actually advise you properly, okay? So this particular first point is just to make you to understand that if your ground for divorce is an act which you have forgiven your partner before, it will not be enough for you, okay? The court can always reject that ground and So that's just be the end of it. So the court will actually refuse to grant your divorce application. Number 2 is connivance. This simply means the petitioner willfully contributed to that grant that form the divorce application. Let me put it again. If the petitioner willfully contributed to the grant, that grant that formed the grant for the dissolution of marriage, let's assume adultery, if she who has gone or he who has gone to the court to file for a divorce application contributed to the commission of that act, that act would not be enough for that person as the grant for dissolving that marriage. For example, if a woman, she's finding it difficult to conceive, she and her husband formed an agreement that she should invite another woman into their matrimonial home for the purpose of the woman conceiving a child for them. That woman, she gave the idea, or perhaps she did not give the idea if it was the husband that actually brought the idea, but she consented. Willfully, she consented. She wasn't coerced, she wasn't persuaded in whatsoever form. So that grant, you cannot wake up in maybe some days after and say, okay, that grant is enough for her to actually file for a divorce. So her husband can always come to the court and say, my lord, find that actually happened, but she consented. As a matter of fact, she was the masterminded of the whole thing. That can actually serve as a hindrance to your divorce application. And number 3 is collusion. That is, the husband and the wife actually had an agreement. Agreement is one good thing in collusion. They had an agreement to file for a divorce application, to seek for the court to dissolve their marriage for the purpose of perverting justice. So which means there is an agreement to do an unlawful thing, that is to pervert justice. So I've been able to mention 3 points. Number 1 is condonation, number 2 is connivance, and number 3 is collusion. That's a CCC. So if you have further questions, please do what to drop them in the comment section, or you can always send me an email. I will lovely read them and also reply. For so many people that have been sending me emails, I'm always prompt in actually replying. So please do, whenever, if you also have any idea of anything you want me to actually make a video on in order to educate you, no problem, you can always drop that in the comment section as well. Thank you so much, and I will see you in another video.